So it's been a couple months since I've done soundtrack recommendations, but I got kind of into this month and I realized that there's a lot of films from last year that I hadn't listened to the soundtracks to, and then I tried to make sure and listen to the ones that I've been seeing kind of lately. So we won't spend too much time on these, but just kind of going through them. These are all ones that I was glad to have listened to. I think all of them I saved to my favorites playlist, at least a song or two. But Banshees of Inisherin was, I think, perfect for the film. It's not one that I've thoroughly enjoyed listening to on its own. It's kind of an eerie sounding one, but I think it captures the spirit of the film perfectly. And I still enjoyed listening to it. She Said, I think, has an amazing soundtrack. Highly recommend that one. Till is awesome as well. A Man Called Otto, you can never go wrong with Thomas Newman, in my opinion. He does a good job there. Women Talking was great. I think, I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but we'll just, Hildur, and let's see, Gun, I'm not going to try to pronounce her last name, but Hildur, for Women Talking, does a great job. I loved her work with Joker from a few years ago, and yeah, I think she's a great composer. The Woman King, I think, was pretty good. I don't remember that one as well. I think that had some good songs, but not it didn't stand out compared to some of the others in the top row. Lightyear as well was good, but not a standout. Living, I think, was just okay. Wednesday is very good. It's very Danny Elfman, and yeah, I think the music for that show is really good. Cocaine Bear, I forgot to mention this in my review, but I thought the music for this movie was perfect. It gave it very much an 80s vibe with kind of a more electronic sound. And yeah, that one's a fun soundtrack as well. And then Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, I think, is pretty good. I think it's got like a couple good songs. It's kind of like the film overall. It's got a couple good things, but it's also not all that memorable. But fun enough. It wasn't bad. I think all of these are, if you're into soundtracks, I'd recommend them. If you're not huge into soundtracks and you're just looking for top recommendations, She Said, Till, and Women Talking, I think, would be the top three for me. But yeah, if you've been listening to any new soundtracks, I'm always open to suggestions or just to hear what sort of soundtracks do people like. And yeah, I think it's great because there's not a ton of people out there that I think like soundtracks, but I do. And so yeah, I like talking about them and hearing what other people like in the genre. So